Hello, everyone. Crap. Hello, everyone. I'm Chris Jackson. Okay, you probably see my videos if you're watching this one. Just want to put out there that just today, for some reason, the county here, K County, Oklahoma, decided to put a felony warrant out for me for stalking. And looking at the deal online, it doesn't state my ex. So I don't know if they're trying to say I stalked my ex, or if I got in trouble, or if they're trying to say I stalked the police. I don't know yet. We'll find out. Um, However, this is straight retaliation. Even if it is like my ex, I have absolute proof. I have State Farm Insurance app that shows exactly where I drive to and everything. And then I have my nephew that was with me whenever we happened to just run into my ex-wife whenever I was taking him to school. And so it's the only thing I could figure is she's trying to say I stalked her because we passed by each other, which the court hearing we just had for custody, the judge told her that if we run in, it's a small town, we're going to run into each other. Just go the other way. However, now I'm facing felony stalking charges for some reason. However, I'm going to beat this easily. And then have a lawsuit against the county. I mean, it's just they're trying to ruin my life every bit they can, and it's getting too much for me. I mean, I'm about to go, I have a army buddy I could go stay with, and I'm about to do it just because they won't stop. But just to give you guys a little history of me, I'm 40 years old. I'm a disabled vet. I'm 80% disabled at the moment, but working on 100% because my back is just shattered. It's just messed up, and the VA had me hooked on pain pills for like 4 years, and I'll tell you that is the worst thing in the world to get off of is pain pills, Lortabs, and especially after being on them every day for 4 years. It was, and then the VA got in trouble for doping us up, so they just took them away from us, and man, I lost buddies that killed themselves that couldn't deal with it, deal with the detox and stuff, which it was hard. Oh my God, like opiates is the worst thing in the world to get off of. And now I won't touch the stuff. I will not touch a pain pill. I would rather smoke weed. I've got my medical card in Oklahoma, and it helps so much better than those pills and stuff, like so much better. And I don't, you don't have that dang, opioid detox. Like, that was the most awful thing. Felt like my body was ripping apart. Felt like I was just gonna die for about 2 weeks until it went away. And then now, like, the reason I got my medical card is I don't want to be on any type of narcotics, and I'm not. I'm on zero narcotics. But anyways, to finish my history of me. When I was 17, I joined the Army in 2000. Didn't expect to go to war when I joined. Just expected to do my time and go, but, I was at the 101st Airborne, 2nd 187th Infantry Regiment, the Rakasans. And if you look up the Rakasans, you'll see we are a very proud unit. We're very proud of what we've done. We were just freaking badass. We were a badass unit, and every one of the guys I was with will confirm exactly what I'm saying. We were badass. We were an elite infantry unit, and we kicked the shit out of the Afghans and the Iraqis, Anyways, was in when September 11th happened. I joined before September 11th. Well, we were geared up to go to Cyanide, Egypt for a rotation in the Army, which is supposed to be the best rotation, supposed to be awesome, like nude beaches, and like we get to party in Egypt and all that stuff, but we didn't get to go because September 11th, we handed that over to Oklahoma National Guard, and we took Afghanistan. And went to Afghanistan in January of 2002. In March of 2002, we were in Operation Anaconda, the very first boots on the ground. And anybody in my platoon will confirm that we were the very first boots. Our platoon was the very first boots on the ground in the Shiakat Valley in Operation Anaconda in the Hindu Kush Mountains. We were prepped for a 3 to 5 day mission. That's all it was supposed to be. And it completely went to shit as soon as we hit the ground. And we were actually out there for almost 3 weeks. And we went days with going 4 people with 1 MRE, having to divide one MRE between 4 people for several days because we just couldn't get resupplied. We were getting too much fire from enemy and stuff, and man, we were having to drink out of the creek, which, after we did it using iodine tablets and stuff, we realized that the Russians used chemical weapons in that valley when they tried to attack the Afghans. And so we were drinking chemical water. But hey, like, we were so dehydrated and wore out and stuff, we just didn't care. But made it through Afghanistan. We were there from January of 2002 until July of 2002 when we were relieved by the 82nd Airborne. And we came back to the States and trained. We got a month leave, and then we just trained until February of 2003, and we headed out to Kuwait. And we sat in Kuwait for, until March, until the invasion. And we were in on the push into Baghdad. We took over the Ministry of Finance and the Baghdad University. And we, for a month in Baghdad, we didn't ever stay anywhere for more than a month until we got up to North Sinjar, and then we were like stuck there, and it kind of sucked because doing the month thing, it made the time go a lot faster. But we spent a month in Baghdad, and took fire here and there, and did patrols and everything. Like we even raided Uday Hussein's safe house, which I'll post a picture of I've got a medallion that I got from his safe house that we raided in Baghdad. But, after Baghdad, we moved up to, it was like it wasn't, it was something up north near Syria, Sinjar. It was like this little town that we got stuck in for a while. Just patrolling and keeping the peace and making sure everybody was getting their propane and water, making sure everything was just working. Never really got into firefights or anything there. It was just more civilian, just making sure the civilians were taken care of. Which, I'm really proud of that part of my deployment. We were actually helping the people. Well, then we moved the whole battalion up to Sinjar, right outside of Sinjar, in a old Iraqi basic training camp. And that's where we were stuck for the rest of the time. We were in the first battle for Fallujah with the Marines. And we did our job, and we controlled what we did. After that, I left Iraq a little early because I was moving to Fort Hood, Texas, to the 4th ID, 4th Infantry Division. I got there and just, I hated it. They were a horrible unit. They were nothing like the Rakkasans. And I started having nightmares and everything, and ended up, got into a car wreck and then blew my back out working on a Bradley. Ended up getting out of medical. I got out as a sergeant, as an E5. I was Sergeant Jackson. Honorable discharge. If anybody questions it, I'll show you my discharge paperwork that I got an honorable discharge. Did my time, 2 tours. Did nearly 6 years in the Army, just shy of 6 years. I'm proud of the unit I was with. I'm proud of the men I was with and everything. I'm not particularly proud of the mission we were doing. A lot of the times we were just really not good people, to the Iraqis. But we were trained not to look at them as people. We were trained to look at them as the enemy, as beneath us, as, as they just weren't worth, our, just like, basically they were lower than humans. And that was our enemy. And that's how they trained us to kill these people, is, you can't look at them as a person. You got to look at them as beneath you and everything. And I hate that about myself, that I still do that, and it's hard to let go of that stuff, especially when you're 17 going in and you're indoctrined with that stuff. Crap. Sorry, guys. Let me turn my truck on. I'm out here just trying to get some peace away from everybody. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. Anyways, dang it. Sorry. Anyways, I'm proud of the unit I was with. I'm proud of what we did. Just have a lot of animosity for my own self that, I should have treated them people better. I shouldn't have let my guys be ruthless to them like I did. I shouldn't have. Let's just not get into that. I seriously I just want to make right now. And I'm starting here. You gotta think globally, but act locally. Like our whole entire like our entire freaking political system is just tore up from Biden down. Like, I mean, we know this, and so thinking globally, acting locally, I decided to start here in my hometown and my home county. And man, whenever I got into it, I discovered like a lot of corruption. Holy crap, man. I did not believe how corrupt it is here. And due to that, I've got a target on my back and have been charged with bogus charges left and right, left and right. I've had guns pulled on me multiple times now by the Ponca police. I've had word given to me from several people that if I go to county jail, that they've been going around telling inmates that if they beat the shit out of me, they'll get a lighter sentence. And I mean, it's ridiculous, man. And I need help, please. Like, I'm going to start a GoFundMe. I just had to pay $2,000 to get my truck out of impound on a non-towable offense. And now I've got to pay $1,000 for a bond for this stalking that, I can absolutely prove is bullshit. But man, I need help, guys. Like, they're about to break me. They're almost winning. You know what I mean? Like, they're about to break me to where I'm about to get out of here. But I don't want to. I want to make a change. I don't want to leave. This is my home. But man, they're pushing and pushing, and I don't know what to do. Please, guys, me and Oklahoma Community Watch, he's helping me. I want to set up a GoFundMe, and please, man, I need help, guys. Like, they are just royally just screwing me with no lube. So, I appreciate you guys listening to me. If you want to know anything else about me, I'm an open book, man. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I know who I am. I know what I'm about. I know I'd give my life for anybody in a heartbeat. That's just, even though I'm discharged from the Army, I still believe that oath. That oath I took when I was 17 years old still stands to this day. And I would give my life for any person, whether I like them or not. That's just who I am. That's my values. I would never touch a woman. I'd beat the shit out of somebody if I ever seen them touch a woman. I know I'm not the toughest guy, but guess what? I'll give it a try. But, thank you guys for watching. Please get it out there. I don't know what other option I got. So, please help, guys. Thank you.